ഓം 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 ശ്രീ ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഹരി ഓം. ഓം ഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാം ഉപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിः സീദസാദനം. ഓം ശ്രീ മഹാഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം നമഃ ശിവായ ഗുരവേ സച്ചിദാനന്ദമൂർത്തയേ നിഷ്പ്രപഞ്ചായ ശാന്തായ നിരാലംബായ തേജസേ. ഓം യസ്യാത്മഭൂതസ്യ ഗുരുപ്രസാദാത് അഹം വിമുക്തോസ്മി സംസാരബന്ധാത് സർവോപദിഷ്ടു ശിവാനന്ദമൂർത്തേഃ മൃദ്വഗ്രയുഗ്മം പ്രണതോസ്മി നിത്യം ദയാസിന്ധും ദീനബന്ധും ശാസ്ത്രാർത്ഥബോധനപട്ടും മസ്കരീന്ദ്രവരം നൗമി ശ്രീചിദാനന്ദസദ്ഗുരും. ഓം പ്രാണിനാം ദുഃഖഹർത്താരോ ജ്ഞാനദോ ഭുവനമുക്തയേ ശിവാനന്ദചിദാനന്ദോ ആശ്രയേ ഗുരുസത്തമോ. ഓം ശാന്താത്മാനം പ്രണതസുലഭം സിദ്ധവിദ്യാപ്രഭാവം ഭാസ്വദ്രൂപം സുഗുണനിലയം ത്വസ്തകർമാദിവർഗം പ്രജ്ഞാവൃദ്ധം ന ച സമദൃശം താരതം ത്യാഗിവദ്യം സാക്ഷാത് ഈശം മമ ഗുരുവരം ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ഓം ഭദ്രം കർണേഭിഃ ശൃണുയാമ ദേവാഃ ഭദ്രം പശ്യേമാക്ഷഭിർയജത്രാഃ സ്ഥിരൈരംഗൈസ്തുഷ്ടുവാഗുംസസ്തനൂഭിः വ്യശേമ ദേവഹിതം യദായുः. സ്വസ്തി ന ഇന്ദ്രോ വൃദ്ധശ്രവാः സ്വസ്തി ന പൂഷാ വിശ്വവേദാः സ്വസ്തി നസ്താർക്ഷ്യോ അരിഷ്ടനേമിഃ സ്വസ്തി നോ ബൃഹസ്പതിർദദാതു. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. ദ്വിതീയ മുണ്ടകം പ്രഥമഖണ്ഡഃ. തദേതത് സത്യം യഥാ സുദീപ്താത് പാവകാത് വിസ്ഫുലിംഗാഃ സഹസ്രശഃ പ്രഭവന്തി സ്വരൂപാഃ തഥാ അക്ഷരാത് വിവിധാഃ സൗമ്യ ഭാവാഃ പ്രജായന്തി തത്ര ചൈവ അപിയന്തി. ദിവ്യോ ഹ്യമൂർത്തഃ പുരുഷഃ സ ബാഹ്യാഭ്യന്തരോ ഹ്യജഃ അപ്രാണോ ഹ്യമനാഃ ശുഭ്രോ ഹി അക്ഷരാത് പരതഃ പരഃ. ഏതസ്മാജ്ജായത്തെ പ്രാണോ മനഃ സർവേന്ദ്രിയാണി ച ഖം വായുർജ്യോതിരാപഃ പൃഥിവീ വിശ്വസ്യ ധാരിണീ. Up to that we have covered, okay. So in the second chapter, first also, it starts like Tadetat Satyam. The earlier chapter also Tadetat Satyam. Here also Tadetat Satyam. The karma and karmapala, what is told in the Vedas, that is aparavidya. Tate yatati Satyam. Now this is also a Satyam. That is a truth and this is also a truth. One is a lower truth and the other is a higher truth. How I explain this is, the parallel lines doesn't meet. That's a theory. Okay. Parallel lines doesn't meet is correct. So in advanced mathematics, parallel lines meet at infinity. That's also a truth. One. Then, now this sky appears curved like this. When you look like that, the sky appears. Somewhere the sky meets the earth horizon. So it has got a concave shape. That is true also. You can't say it is false. You see like that. So there is a truth. But there is no such a thing. That is also a true. In a straight road, if you look, the road will converge and meet. Okay? The road will appear as if it is converging. The road is not converging. So one is an empirical truth and the other is a real truth. And another good example I give is, we were all children. We started going to school and first we learned mathematics, numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all this. Then addition is taught. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Right? And then subtraction. 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. Right? 3 like that. Okay. So they are taught like that. And then next comes 47 minus 38. 47 minus 38 or 47 minus 28. So 7 is a smaller number, 8 is a bigger number. 47, 7 is a smaller number, 28, 8 is a bigger number. So from a smaller number, you will not be able to deduct a bigger number. So make that a bigger number by taking 1 from there. Make it 17 and 8. So what is taught to the child? A bigger number cannot be deducted from a smaller number. That's the truth. So at that time you should not tell the child bigger number can be deducted from the smaller number. Means you do not know, my teacher has told. It is not possible. Okay? What the child will say. You should not go and tell the child bigger number can be deducted. You do not know, my teacher has said, they will say. So a bigger number, it is your experience, you all learned like that. A bigger number cannot be deducted from a smaller number is a truth. Afterwards, when you come to the secondary level, maybe in the 8th or 9th standard, 7 minus 8 is equal to minus 1. So that is not told in the beginning. Without studying 7 minus 8 is not possible. You cannot study 7 minus 8 is equal to minus 1. So Paravidya and Aparavidya are same only. Aparavidya is part of Paravidya. Aparavidya's Antaratma is Paravidya only. That is told here now. So in this first Mundaka, second chapter is fully Aparavidya, about karma and karmapala. And then it was told that everything has come from that Brahman. Now, tadetat satyam yatha sudiptadi pavakati vispulingaha sahasrashaha prabhavanti sarupaha vispulinga yatha pavakati prabhavanti tatha akshārāti vividaha he somya akshārāti vividaha bhavaha prajayanti. Like so many spulingas come from the blazing fire, like that all these have come from that Paramatma, and finally they enter into that. So when they come out also, they are that only. Beat it on the water, Ganga water, then it will flash. So number of small particles of drops of water, particles of water will fly and fall down. They are Ganga water only. They came from there, they will fall there only. So therefore, hey Somya, all these things have come from that. That is the Paravidya. Unless we know that all these things are that one only, there won't be total peace. There won't be total Ananda. As long as you are there and I am here, there will be some opinion difference. There will be some friction. So unless I identify you with me, it is not possible to be at total happiness. And the total identification with everything is what is called realization. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. All the Namarupas are that supreme reality only. All the Namarupas means including you, you are also a Namarupa. I am also part and parcel of that, you are also part and parcel of that. That is the only thing, that is Paravidya, that is only Akshara. All other things are Kshara. You are there, I am there. One day you will not be there, I will not be there. Then that is being explained. Divyo hyamurtaha purushaha sabhashya abhyantaru ajaha aprano hyamana shubhrum hi aksharat paratah paraha. So the amurta, murta rahita, divya purusha, that Hiranyagarbha, sabhashya abhyantaraha. So he is there inside and outside. Bhagavan is inside and outside. Not Bhagavan is Antaratma, Bhagavan is there. What about outer Atma? Outer also he is there. My Antaryami is him. My outer Yami is also he only. Okay? Antaratma is only half truth. Antaratma is Aparavidya. Antarbhihishcha tat sarvam vyapya narayanastitaha. Antaha bhihishcha sarvam narayanamaya. Okay, sarvam vishnumayam jagat. So, Sabhashya Abhyandara, he Ajaha, unborn. Apranaha, Pranarahitaha. He Amanaha, no, there is no mind. Shubhraha, Shuddhaha. He Aksharat Parataparaha. Akshara here means Abhyakrata. He is beyond even the Abhyakrata. Abhyakrata means it is not clear what it is. There is some substance which is not clear. From that only the Vyakrata comes. Electricity is, for the time being, electricity is subtle. Abhyakrata. At its Vyakrata form only this light. Etasmat, this, from this only Jayate Pranaha. From this only Prana has come. So your Prana is, what is your Prana? Your Prana is Paramatma. That is why Prana Upasana. Your Prana is Paramatma. Etasmat Jayate Pranaha. Prana is the child of Bhagavan. If you do Prana Upasana alone, then it is a partial Upasana. Etasmat Jayate Pranaha. Prana, when you do Prana Upasana alone, then what happens? Then you have limited Bhagavan to Prana. If you do Murti Upasana, if you do find a God in Sri Krishna Vigraha only, then what it is? It is Ajnana. It is only a Pratika. That all-pervading Paramatma is here. That is how we think actually. Okay? When you are doing Upasana of the temples, the Vigraha is Sarvabhyapi Vigraha. But we, for convenience of puja, we have taken it here. So in that Asmin Bimbe Sri Krishna Avahayami, here we are bringing him here for Upasana purpose. And then again you go back to your original Vyapta. After puja, then he is from the everything we have brought it from all over, he is there. From there for puja purpose you have brought it here. And after the puja he will go back to that. Yathastaram Pratishtha Abhyami. Okay? Puja is also like that. In the first when you do the water they keep, and then water, what is the puja? All Ganga, Yamuna, all the Tirthas come here. Ganga will not come here. Ganga Pratika. Even if it is Ganga, you have taken Ganga, Yamuna, all these things are not there. It is assumed that all these things are there. Likewise only that Bhagavan is brought into that and then he goes back there. In the temples it is, for permanently it will be there. Yatasmat Jayate Prano Manaha. Yatasmat Jayate Pranaha Manaha Sarva Indriyani. All these Indriyas have come from Bhagavan only. Come, Akasha, Vayu, Jyotihi, Apaha, Prithvi, Vishwasya Dharini. So all the pujas are in Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. Murti puja is still lower. Vaidika puja will be always in the Agni or water or Prithvi, because that is very close to Bhagavan. That is also Sarvabhyapi. Compared to a Murti, water is everywhere. Agni is everywhere. Okay, that is why Vaidika pujas are on this. And let me bring down to small things actually. Okay, up to that we have seen. The next mantra is Agnir Murdha Chakshushi Chandra Suryo Disha Shrotre Vag Vivrtascha Vedaha Vayu Prano Hridayam Vishwam Asyam Padvyam Pratibhi Yesha Sarvabhutantaratma. Yesha Sarvabhutantaratma. He is the Sarvabhutantaratma. He is the Antaratma. Where Agni Murdha. Agni means it is Dviloka. Agni means Dviloka. Agni does not mean the fire. Okay. Agni Murdha here, Agni means Dviloka. Dviloka is the Murdha. Bhagavan Swarupa, his head is Dviloka. And Chakshushi Chandra Surya. His eyes are Chandra and Surya. In all this, Chandra Surya is considered as the eye of Bhagavan. Everywhere it is. In the Purana also it is. And Disha Shrotre, his ears are all the Dik. Vak Vivradascha Vedaha. His Vak, his speech is Veda. Vayuhu Prana. Bhagavan's Vayu is Prana. What Vayu is, what Prana is going in you is Bhagavan's Prana. It has, you have no control over that. Even pranayama people have no control, only small time. Bhagavan's prana is only going, and as long as he wants it goes. Are you breathing, or breathing takes place naturally? Pranayama means when you middle with prana, everything stops. You do with that, all things will stop. You cannot read and breathe. You cannot read. When you do what will happen? Everything will stop. You cannot eat. Even when you eat, your prana will stop, you know. Do you know? Yes or no, you tell me. Eh? How? No. You cannot inhale. It is sucking. So when you are swallowing, you will not breathe. When you swallow, if you breathe, means food will go into the air pipe. Then it will start. So when you are swallowing, when you are doing an activity, prana will stop. Automatically stop. In old age, it will not stop. It will create problem. Sometimes it happens to me. Then I made to remember that I am old. So, prana is Bhagavan. That is why prana upasana in the Chandogya initially prana upasana is there. Prana upasana is like Murti upasana. In the temple upasana like that only. Prana hridayam. Hridaya, the heart is from that. Padbhyam prithvi. Bhagavan's pada or prithvi. Padosya vishwa bhutani. Tribhadasya amritam divi. So padosya vishwa bhutani means pada is vishwasya prithvi. Shesha hi sarva antaratma. He is the sarva bhuta antaratma. You know, in the Vamanavatara Katha, what is Vamanavatara Katha? Bhagavan comes in the form of a smaller form to Mahabali. Then he gave me, you ask me whatever you want, you ask me, he said. I want the land measured by my feet. 3. What a fool you are. I am such a king, you are asking me like this. You ask me more, he says. No, this much should be enough. What is required, that only you should take, you should not take more. That is also Upadesha. What is not required, that you should not ask for, you should not take. So as a brahmachari, I want only this much, you okay this. Okay, I get it. Then Bhagavan became big and measured. So with the 2 feet, 2 legs, 1 leg and here only, with his 2 steps, he has measured the whole world. Not only the world, all the cosmos. All the Dviloka, all the Bhuloka, everything he has measured. Okay? And there was no place for the 3rd step. That is a katha. What is the Vedanta is? Bhagavan's feet is Prithvi. The entire Vishwa is Bhagavan's feet. Sahasra Shirisha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapad Sabhumim Vishwato Vrutva Atyatishtat Dashangulam. So, all these things he has measured with his leg. And there are 10 inches above. 10 inches above means is above, much above that. Beyond the Prithvi is there. So whatever we see here is only Bhagavan's Yagadesha, which is not full. So that's all the story. Likewise, all the stories, you can directly connect to these mantras. Purusha Sukta mantra, you can connect all stories. Whatever story you say, I will connect it to Purusha Sukta mantra. That Vedanta idea only it is put. Okay? Prithvi Shesha Sarvabhuta Antaratma. So this, what is ultimately told here, this whatever we see here, whatever is jata, that's whatever is born here, whatever we can conceive, perceive, all those things are ultimately he only, that Purusha only, Paramatma only. This is actually the only thing to be known, lived. All other things are for this only. All other things will be, if you know anything less than this, it is samsara. Murdhate vipatishyati. Okay? Prana upasana, what they say? Murdhate vipatishyati. Prana upasana, ekadesha upasana. No, you will not. You can't get the first rank. You get the second rank, third rank, okay. Then, tasmat agnihi, tasmat, from that Purusha only agnihi. Tasmat agnihi samido yasti suryaha. Somat parjanyah oshadaya prithivyam pumandreda sinjati yoshitayam bahvi prajaha purushat samprasutaha. This is Panchagni Vidya. Panchagni Vidya in another small way, okay? Tasmad agnihi samidha, that in that Dviloka, Agni Dviloka, okay? From that Tasmad agnihi, that Bhagavan who is the Dviloka, that Bhagavan who is Yart, Bhuma Devi we say Yart. Like that, that Bhagavan who is in the Dviloka, there it is, the Agni is burning. It is like Dviloka is Prakasha, you see, when you look it is Prakashamanaha. So it is Kalpana, that is Agni like that. You understand me? What is Surya? Helium is burning only, Agni only. What is that sun? It is burning helium only. What is the same thing? So there the Samit is the burning firewood. Surya is the firewood. For the Dviloka, in that Dviloka, Surya is the firewood. Now it is, Kalpana is based on Yajna. What is Yajna? In that fire we offer something. Okay? So in that Dviloka fire, the fire, Surya is the Samit. Surya is the Agni which is burning. Then Somati Parjanyaha. Then from there, from Dviloka comes the rain. Somat means actually from the moon, Surya and Chandra, and moon, Parjanyaha, rain comes. From the Dviloka, rain comes. Dviloka adi Oshadyaha. Oshadi, in the Prithvi, Oshadis comes. Actually it is a Rupaka, it is a Kalpana. So whatever we do yajna, suppose somebody is doing one Havan, Putragameshti. So he is doing a Havan, and the Havan will produce some effect. Because of that effect, he will have a child. Okay. So in order to produce the effect, there is something is taking place. Okay. The money, you send it from a post office, you deposit the money there. Some form comes here. They download it here. Earlier, those days, they will come by post. So like that, whatever good activity you do, that good activity goes in the form of a subtle form it goes. It is called Apurva. It comes Apurva. So from that Apurva, then Parjanya comes. It produces Parjanya. So Dviloka produces, Surya produces Parjanya. Parjanya falls on the, Parjanya means rain, falls on the earth and Oshadis come. Oshadis means all trees and plants and food and Oshadis. From the Oshadi comes Puman, life comes, Purusha comes, man comes. Puman then puts Retaha Sinchati Yoshitayam. He puts the Ahudi, Retas. So Yoshitayam. So that causes Bahvi Prajaha. So like that Praja comes. So from the skies, rain comes. Rain produces food. Food produces man. Man produces a child. And Prajaha, Purushat Samprasutaha. So finally what happened? This, how the creation comes from the Dviloka, it comes like that. So it is all ahutis only. Different ahutis take place. And what for you are doing ahuti? Kama Purana. Some desire is there, okay? So some desire is there. That is why that desire only makes us to have all these ahutis and child comes. Again he comes like that. So it is going on, this circle is going on. Panchagni Vidya, Panchamyam ahutaha apaha, Purushavachyaso bhavanti. What is told there, it is told here. Different way actually. So what is said here is, everything is, this, even the ahuti is also Bhagavan only. Dviloka is Bhagavan, Parjanya is Bhagavan, man is Bhagavan, lady is Bhagavan. What is produced as a child, that is also Bhagavan only. Even the Kama, Stri Kama is Bhagavan only. Praja, Ichha for a Praja is not a wrong thing. It's a right thing. Nobody says it is wrong. When two people are married, they are considered as Parvati and Parameshwara. People go and worship Dambati Puja. Both represent Bhagavan only. Kumara Puja, why do you do Kumara Puja? Why do you do Kanya Puja? Why do you do Dambati Puja? Why do you do Brahmana Puja? Why do you do Puja to the Ashwatha tree, Tulsi? Why all these things? Because we see the presence of God in all these things. It should not be a ritual, it is a feeling the presence of Bhagavan in all these things. Presence of Paramatma in all these things. Not only the presence of Paramatma, that Paramatma is only there in everything. What is there in you is there in me, is there in him. It is there in the dog. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. All these names and forms are Bhagavan only. Then he says, so from that Puman, so like that Panchamya Mahutaha, Purushavachyaso Bodhi, a child is born, then he studies Vedas and the thing. Tasmat Rijaha Samayajumshi. From the Purusha only came Rigveda. Tasmat Rijaha Samayajumshi Diksha Yajñascha Sarve Kratavo Dakshinascha Samvatsarascha Yajamanascha Lokaha Somo Yatra Papade Yatra Suryaha. From Tasmat means what? From that supreme reality, which is all subsequently has come down like this, from that, this Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Diksha, all the Dikshas, Brahmachari Diksha, other Dikshas, Veda Diksha, etc. Yajnaha, all the Yajnas, Sarve Kratavaha, all the Kratus, and Kratu means Yajna only, where there is Pashuhimsa is there, it is called. Sayupa Kratu, Ayupa Yajnaha. Where there is a Yupa, where there is a Pashuhimsa is there, then it is Kratu. Dakshinaha, whatever Dakshina we give. Dakshina comes from that. Not the money actually, that all this process, including the money also. Samvatsarascha kala. For in this time you have to do this, in this time you have to do this. A person passed away, sannyasi, Shodashi you have to do. And another person, Grihastha passed away, 13th day you do. It's a kala. After 1 year, you should have a birthday. Why not after 2 years? Why 1 year? Or why not every day? Birthday, first birthday. Why first birthday? If it is a long samvatsara, what will happen? Birthday will change. Okay. 365 days birthday. What rule makes you to think 365 day birthday? Why it is 365 days? Because the earth takes 365 days to go around the sun. That is all. Shastra only. It is Bhagavan's movement. It is not man-made. 1 month is 2 paksha. 2 pakshas is the movement of the moon. Moon and the sun are celestial things. Okay. So everything, it is not your making actually. January month you have made, you cannot say like that. It has got some astronomy, there is some nature has given this. It is not you made or I made. Okay. So Samvatsara is actually, is Bhagavan only. Kalospi Lokashekar Samvatsara, Yajamanaha. So Yajamana means the Yakya Yajamanaha. Lokaha, all the lokas. The loka, all the Buha, all the lokas. Somaha, Somo. Somonti Somarasa. Soma, what is the meaning of Soma there? Somo etra bhavade etra sujaha. Oh, Soma is moon only. Where the lokaha, where Somo and etra sujyo bhavate etra sujaha. Where the sun and the moon moves. All the lokas, all are came from that only. Soma Surya comes, so it is Soma. Tasmatya deva bhuta samprasutaha sadhya manushya pasavo vayamsi pranapanu vrihyavu tapascha shraddha satyam brahmacharyam vidischa. From that only it came, all the devas have come. Devatas. Bhutas samprasutaha, all the devatas. 33 crores of devatas and all these things they say. Sadhyaha. Sadhya is one type of celestials. Manushyaha, human beings. Pachavaha, all the animals. Vayamsi, all the birds. Prana, Panu, prana and all the pranas. Vrihyavahu, all the dhanyas. Tapascha, tapaha. These are all used in yajna. Okay. Tapaha, tapas, shraddha, that's shraddha. Satyam, truth. Brahmacharyam, and all the rules. All the rules have come from him. From that supreme reality. Then why all these things are being told? There is nothing other than that. That you don't forget actually. Otherwise, what is this observe, what is this going on? Everything is that only. I told you Samvatsara. Samvatsara means what is calendar, January to December or Mesha to this. It's not that way actually. It is the movement of the celestials. It is movement. What is prana? What is prana? Anu is the root. Anu. Anu means movement. Movement only. Everything is movement only. What is movement? From Eka, Advaya Vastu, when it becomes two, there is a movement. Prana is movement. Samvatsara is a movement. Okay, your existence is what? Your movement. This prana movement, your existence. Otherwise, where is your existence? If you cannot move, what will happen? That movement and non-movement belongs to one. What is non-movement? That is the fundamental law. Every body remains at rest or moves with a uniform velocity unless it is compelled by an external force. So, Activity and rest. Activity and rest is life. How do you walk? One leg will be at rest, the other leg will move. The other leg will be at rest and the second leg will move. Rest and activity is movement. Rest and activity is movement. Without rest, there is no activity. Okay? So without Bhagavan, there is nothing here. Without Paravidya, there is no Aparavidya. Without rest, there is no activity. You cannot walk on this sky. Water, at least you can float because that is moving. For that, there is a rest base is there. For the movement of water also, you need a base which is non-moving. So that resting place is Bhagavan. All movement takes place. Your mind moves where? Because there is a resting place. There is a motionless thing which forms the basis for all motion. That is what is told here, okay? So without that supreme reality, where are you? We are not here, we are that. I am that and you are that. I am not only I am that. Advaita is not I am Brahman. We are Brahman. Satyam Param Dhimahi. We meditate. Not you meditate or I meditate. Dhimahi means Jayema. Vayam. Natu aham. So tasmachya deva bhuta samprasuta sadhya manushya pasavo vayamsi pranapanu vrihyavu tapascha shraddha satyam brahmacharyam vidischa. Then sapta pranaha. Pranaha means it is indriyas. Pranaha means indriyas here. Sapta pranaha prabhavanti tasmad sapta archishaha samidaha sapta homaha sapta ime lokaha yeshu charandi pranam guhashi yanihita sapta sapta. Sapta pranaha means the 7, 2 eyes, 2 nose and something like that. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 6. Otherwise, sapta is, what is the commentary given by Acharya, you see? Sapta pranaha. Jnanendriya plus mind and intellect maybe. Sapta shirshanyaha pranaha tasmadeva purushati prabhavanti tesham. Okay. Sapta shirshanyaha pranaha tasmadeva purushati prabhavanti tesham cha saptarchisho deeptayaha svavishaya avadyotanani tatha sapta samidaha. So otherwise you should take the Jnanendriyas 5 plus mind and intellect. Prabhavanti. So and then tasmat sapta archishaha and 5 fires. 5 fires means that you smell and see and all these things. So they are the bhoga, what enjoyment you have, that is the habis, and what enjoys, that is the indriyas is the agni, and the pressure you get, the bhoga you get through this. I see the rupa, rasa, gandha. These are the archisha. Samidaha sapta homaha. Samidaha sapta, this one. Sapta homaha. And normally they say Kali, Karali, 7 fires, you know. That like that 7 fires here. Pancha, Jnanendriyas and mind and intellect are the 7 holes here. And the Vishaya, the objects we enjoy through these instruments, that is the Agni and the Habis. And that is, and the Ahuti is Homa. Sapta ime lokaha, and whatever you enjoy, all these loka are Bhuhu, also all the lokas. Yeshu charanti pranaha. Where the prana goes. Prana means the indriyas goes. Guhashiyaha, nihitaha, sapta eva. All these things are remaining in the Hridaya Guha. Sapta sapta. All these things are remaining in the heart center. Then, ataha samudraha giriyascha sarve asmati asmat shandande sindavaha sarvarupaha ataccha sarvaha voshadiyaha rasaccha yenesha bhutehi tishtadehi antaratma. Hata samudraha, all the 7, all the oceans, all the mountains, gireyascha, sarve asmat chandandya sindavaha, all the rivers, sarvarupaha, ataccha sarva voshadya, all the trees, plants, etc., rasascha, all the taste, all these Yenesha, and all the Panchabhutas, etc. Tishtanteshi Antaratma. Tishtanteshi Antaratma means what? In the Antaratma of all these things, he is the supreme reality. Paramatma only there in all these things. When something is existing, something you are existing now, that existence belongs to whom? This is existing, not only you, this is existing. This existence belongs to whom? What is Bhagavan's name? Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadi Hetave. Sate Chiti Ananda is Bhagavan. Existence, knowledge, bliss. Existence is his, it is not yours. So whatever is existing here, Tishtantehi Antaratma. He is the Antaratma of everything. So Apara Vidya is Antaratma also. Atma of everything, without which they cannot exist. And that which can exist without this. This cannot exist without Paramatma, but Paramatma can exist without this. So this is secondary and the Antaratma is primary. That is Para and this is Apara. Okay? And the last mantra is, so finally he concludes. All these, whatever explanation given, one sentence. Purusha evedam vishwam karma tapo brahma paramritam etadyo veda nihitam guhayam so avidya granthim vikarati somya he somya purusha evedam idam sarvam purusha eva purusha eveda gum sarvam yat bhutam yat chabhavyam utamrtatvasya shanaha purusha evedam vishwam idam vishwam purusha eva. That Purusha only, Parama Purusha only. Vishwam, Karma, Tapo, Brahma, Paramritam. Etad Yoveda, whosoever knows this, Nihitam Guhayam, that is there in the heart center. Whosoever knows that it is there in the heart center. So avidya granthim vikaratiha. He will cut asunder the avidya. His avidya has gone. He Somya, he only can. Otherwise, you will be Vidya, you will have Avidya also you will have. Vidya and Avidya together will go. Total Avidya will not be there, total Vidya will also be there. Avidya and Vidya Mishra. So one who knows Purusha Evedam Sarvam. That is why all the mantras and all pujas, Purusha Sukta is most important. Because of this only. Purusha Evedagum Sarvam Yat Bhutam Yat Chabhavyam Utamrtatvasya Shanaha. Idam Sarvam Purusha Eva. But unfortunately, we don't see that Purusha everywhere. In Bhagavat also, today I was hearing, because we are studying this, I go to our Gurudev Kutir. From September I am going daily. So, there one then, Krishnam Kamalapatraksham Punyashravanagirtanam Vasudevam Jagadyonim Naumi Narayanam Harim. Jagadyonim means what? From he is the cause for the Jagat. From whom the Jagat has come. Jagadyonim. But we are not able to see Bhagavan there. Sometimes we see, sometimes in the Vigraha, sometimes in some Mahatmas. Not all the time. Every time somebody is still all along with Gurudev, they will not see the presence of God in him. He doesn't know, they will say. Gurudev made a mistake, they will say. People will say like that. So there are so many other things are there. In many places in the Bhagavad you will find Bhagavan Sri Krishna was there. They could not understand Sri Krishna. They could not understand. They are seeing Sri Krishna. Then why they cannot understand? They have understood only little limited. Like the blind people go and see the elephant. And then in the Tamil Swamiji will be remembered. No. Sri Ramachandra goes with Vishwamitra to Mithila, Kambaramayana. He goes to Mithila and Vishwamitra is taking Ramachandra, Rama and Lakshmana to the Janaka's palace. So, and then all are seeing from there. From the balconies, even the ladies are seeing. Similarly, Bhagavan Sri Krishna goes to Dwaraka, people come and see, that's also there. So there the poet says, whosoever, so Ramachandra is such a beautiful person, whosoever saw his hand, so the hand is so attractive, they saw only the hand. They could not take out their mind and their eyes from that hand, they saw only the hand. Tol Gandar, Tole Gandar. And then somebody saw his feet, so they were caught up. Oh, Sarcha, what a Manohara. And then they remained there. One who sees his eyes, they are caught up there. So no. What does it mean? It means we don't see Bhagavan in his full form. We are not able to behold him everywhere. Some weak moment we behold him somewhere. Not that Bhagavan is so beautiful, that is nobody need tell actually. Bhagavan was beautiful. Equally others were also beautiful. But you see him, you see only that portion. You are not able to behold him fully. The dog see you. The dog will not know you are fat or small or black or white, whether you are intelligent or non-intelligent. Dog will not know. Dog will see you certain things. Like your camera will not know what it is, only it will grasp the dot and dash. Like that only we also see, we don't see the God as God. We see the God as a dog. We see God as good man, a bad man, a scoundrel, a man, a woman, child. So Vina this Veda, if you are able to behold him, Veda is okay. But if you are able to see the Antaratma, Purusha Evedagam Sarvam, Purusha Evedam Vishwam Karma Tapo Brahma Paramurtam, Etad Yo Veda, Idam Sarvam Purusha Evedi Yo Veda, Guhayam. So Avidya Granthim Vikarati, he will cut us under this. So the ultimately what is the Upadesha? Behold God everywhere. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. Then let us abide thee forever and ever. Automatically it comes. So that is the Paravidya. Aparavidya is beholding him somewhere. Aparavidya is beholding him everywhere. Prana Upasana is good. You will get this benefit. But not the ultimate your murda will be Pratishadi. Okay? Like that it is told in some. This is, very good. But you will have only this benefit, but not that your murda will fall down. That is told in other way here. Okay? All the Upanishad speaks about one thing only. Some Upanishad is very beautiful, some it is not that, it is told in different ways. Okay? Then tomorrow we will have Swamiji, you have to take the printout of the Dvitiya Mundaka, Dvitiya. For me this big one. Then Bhadram Karne Bhishrunayama Devaha Bhadram Pashye Makshabirya Jatraha Sthirairangai Stuttuvagum Sattanubihi Vyashema Devakitam Yadayuhu Swastina Indro Vaddashramaha Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha Swastina Starshyo Arishtanimihi Swastino Brahaspadir Dadatu Om Shanti 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 Harihi